season two, to bring you this rock bottom of an episode, but not because it's whack. Nah, this one's all that in a bag of chips, brother. We're smashing that rewind button harder than a blockbuster tape that's overdue by 3 weeks, and your boy still refuses to pay the late fee. Oh shit! Today we're hitting you with something mad random, bro, but in the best way possible. It's the kind of vibe that feels like you just stepped into a blockbuster on a Friday night with a bag
Mm,
of Dunkaroos
mm,
in one hand, and a No Mercy 60 N64 cartridge in the other.
mm.
Uh, or GoldenEye.
Yeah, yeah.
GoldenEye? GoldenEye?
Mm, yeah. Oh,
GoldenEye?
nah, yeah,
GoldenEye?
yeah.
GoldenEye. Hey! GoldenEye. We're talking 90s hip hop, wrestling that actually slapped, and slang so dope it'll have you saying, as if,
Yeah.
like you're straight out of Clueless. I mean, it could have been like something other than Clueless, but all right, we can do Clueless. Welcome to a brand new segment we're calling Shoot the Shit.
Shoot the shit all
Shoot the
day.
shit. We're gonna shoot the shit. Where the tangents are unplanned, the takes are spicy, and the nostalgia hits harder than a Razor Ramon toothpick flick. Hey yo. My guest today, he can't stand stop laughing. One of my favorite people to shoot the shit with, a real OG of good vibes, and the mastermind behind this gnarly trip down memory lane, bro. Oh yeah. Give it up for the homie. Rolling with the homie. The hype man. The hype man. The human time machine himself. Greg. What's
What's
up, my
happening? What's
brother? What's
happening?
going on,
What's up?
man?
What's happening, man?
There's Menace already in the chat saying hi.
Tell us, hey, Menace, what's up? What's that?
Wow, what are we doing? What up? Oh man, brother, grab your Walkman, lace up those Reebok pumps, and tell the
Oh,
people: Are you
hey,
ready to spit some truth like Rakim and drop elbows like the people's champ?
hey, I'm ready, but I never had no Reebok pumps.
Oh,
My mother wasn't budging on that shit. She now. But I'm ready, man. I'm
you
ready,
ready?
man.
All right.
Yeah,
I mean, what were they like? I didn't have Reeboks. I had Filos.
yeah, I had some feelers too.
Filos, Filos,
Yeah, I had a pair of feelers. Yeah,
Filos. Nike or Filos?
yeah, I had a
Filos.
pair of feelers.
All right. Today's episode is a mix up of everything that made the '90s the dopest decade to ever bless our baggy jeans.
Hmm.
We're talking no mercy tournaments that ended friendships. Bulls versus Jazz with your cousin yelling, Kerr's underrated.
Yeah,
Hollywood Video versus Blockbuster because location didn't matter and one always had more
mm,
Sega games.
dang.
Damn. Late night drive bumping Tupac or Biggie while
Mm.
trying not to scratch your burnt mix CD.
Hell yeah,
Be careful, bro. Be careful.
for real, for real.
And wandering through Virgin Megastore like it was a damn amusement park for music nerds.
Mm.
I
Virgin movies, though.
Virgin
Dang.
was yeah.
Forgot about virgin though. Dang. Hell yeah.
Brother, grab your fruit by the foot and your this man. It's time to kick it old school and shoot the shit. Virgin Megastore, bro. Like, did your Virgin Megastore had like the box with the music on it, and, like the headphones and everything? Like, can you like listen to the
Yeah.
CDs when it came out?
Yeah. And crazy about that though is back in Dallas, I didn't go in the 90s. I went like in the late, I say early 2000s.
Early two
And they
thousands.
was about to close. They were about to close that certain one. That was like the last one in Dallas. And that was
Oh,
about to close. I never forget it.
nice.
I bought one of them NBA 2K games. I was in there for like 3 hours just looking at stuff and listening to music and stuff. But I remember that though. But I used to hit up Tower Records though. Hard though.
Did you?
Yeah, and
Yes.
actually, I
How-
had Tyra record about Death Row, Death Row Uncut on tape. It was a red ca- cassette tape with all the Death Row music videos, that uncut, all kind of crazy shit on it. So yeah,
I didn't have a Tower Records. Well, I kind of did, but it was like somewhere in an obscure location in California.
yeah,
Like you had to go like deep downtown, and I'm like, I'm not traveling. It's like
dang,
right. Virgin was right there in front of the mall, like in the
Mhm.
mall, in front of my school, in front of my job. It's like
Yeah,
you went to school, you went to high school at this place, you went to work here because like everybody would go here for this place to the spot. The place's name was named Togo's, and
mm,
was like it was like Panera before Panera. And
dang,
it was a West Coast thing because I can't find any Tokos around here anymore in the East or Midwest. And it was a West Coast thing, um and then even what's it called? Jack in the Box. It's a West Coast
yeah,
thing. I can't find
yeah,
Jack in the Box around here.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, not here in Michigan either. Now they supposed to be building some in the next year, so they're gonna build three out here. See how they do, and it's going to hopefully it'll expand out here. I hope so. Cause I haven't had Jack in the Box in 10 years, so it's crazy.
right. Even that trend that's going on around TikTok when someone says when I say this and no one understands me, when I say this and no one understands me. I'm like,
Hmm.
when I say if it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face, and no one understands me, because that's from Jack in the Box. If a burger doesn't get all over the place, and you're freaking biting it, all the ketchup start going down. I've seen all these commercials where all these basketball players are eating, and it's like the ketchup goes down and almost lands on their shoe, and they're being messy.
Yeah.
And then here comes Jack. If it doesn't get in all over your face, it doesn't belong in you. And
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, whatever happened to that? I missed that. Like, even coming out here, it's like, y'all don't know Jack in the Box? What is that? If it doesn't
Mm-mm.
get all over your face, if it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face. You never heard of that? What?
Nah, they don't know. They don't know.
It's a West Coast thing. Menace has a Jack in the Box over there.
No kidding. That's what's
Yeah.
up, though.
And then the mascot for Jack in the Box, this guy with a freaking a ball on his head, just like
Yeah.
talking shit about every other fast food restaurant, and I love it. I used to love that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was
Yeah.
across from the schools. Like everybody would go there to eat or to Togo's to eat or work.
Yeah.
And then a few blocks away is the mall. And the mall is like thousands of square feet. You go from like one place to the other and you just walk your ass from there. And
Mm-hmm.
Virgin Megastore. And in there is like air conditioner forever. The coldest place
Yeah.
ever. Like I
Hell
don't know
yeah.
what. It's like they have it at freaking negative and stuff. And I
Yeah.
go in there and it'd be nice. It's like because there was this one girl that used to that used to work there
Mm-hmm.
and show up at my job at Togo's and
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, hey, what's going on? How you doing, dude? All right, cool, yeah, hey, all that shit. And he's like, she'd be nice as hell. And I was like, finally, it's like, all right, let me fucking go to her job. She hates it. Like wait, so you're a completely different person when when you're outside of work. I was like, I see that. I see that now. I
Yeah.
understand now. I understand now because goddamn. But she was cool as hell. And when I showed up, it was like, oh yeah, hey, what's going on, man? Like, all right. Um, but that place was awesome.
Yeah.
Um, it I want to say hot topic type.
Yeah. Yeah.
Journeys. Remember Journeys?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
Journey's still
Mm-hmm.
around. That's where I used to get my shoes all the time because like I used to hang
Yeah.
out
I
with
remember that.
skaters and like I'm like finally asking him like what's your brand? What do you wear? Like oh
Yeah.
these. I was like okay. So I went to Journeys, bought those shoes, bought some stuff. It's like everything in there is expensive, but the shoes
Hell yeah.
it's worth it. Worth it to go back to school and be like look what I Oh, that's cool, man. Look at
Yeah, I
you.
remember them days.
Look at you. Look at you. Hot Topic, of course, to buy like random ass stuff. I heard it was something like the Hardy Boy Central, because Hardy Boy stuff would be there. Um,
It still is though. I went in there like a year ago, and they still got them. They still got them long ass pants,
they
them
do
armbands and stuff. And yeah,
the
I was
Jenko,
shocked though.
Jenko,
Yep, Jinko. Yeah,
the
them
Jenko
Jinko.
fans, the Jenko fucking
Yeah,
fans. So, yeah, love those.
I had a pair of
Um,
Jinkos though. I had the choice.
and then you have it was like all these places, right? And then you go to Spencer's, and
Mm.
suddenly I'm on fucking like, where am I? What the fuck is this? Like, oh my god! It's like the
Don't go
adult
to the
version.
back.
The
Don't
adult
go to that
version.
back.
The
Don't
adult
go
version
to the
of
back.
Doke. I went to the back. Too late. Don't fucking tell me that. I went to the back. The adult version of fucking what is it called? Journeys or the other one. And I'm just like I'm comfortable. Like, oh hey,
Yeah.
hello. And there's this guy there fucking working there, and he looks over at me. He's all like, "Can I help you in something?" I was like, "Nah, I'm just looking." I'm just looking. He's like, "Well, let us know if you need anything." And
Yeah, they
he's
quick
all
to ask
like,
you question.
and he's all
Yeah.
like, "Dude, you look uncomfortable. Go back in front. Go back in front. Go back in front." I was like, "Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it." He's just like looking around stuff, and then like, "Okay, cool. Um,
Yeah.
I'm leaving." But Virgin Megastore was awesome.
Hmm.
And of course you got the Sears, Ross, all that other shit. But like
Yeah.
you had what every teenager wanted at the time, those four
Hmm.
places, and then the video game
Oh
places.
yeah.
I forgot what they were called.
Video game place. Let's see. We had in Texas. We had Funko Land,
Funko Land,
and then really we just had Funko Land really, and then they switched to GameStop,
GameStop.
or
Yeah,
you or you go to Toys R Us or whatever, or EB Toys. No, not EB Toys, KB Toys. And story about that is when WrestleMania 2000 hit for 64. That was during the time when it was completely sold out, and you couldn't find a copy nowhere. And this was, and I mean, my mother, it was like during Christmas, we was looking at Target, Walmart, KB Toys.
KB. Yes.
Like we couldn't get it. Then like a couple months later, she surprised me, and I came home from school, and it's right there on the counter. WrestleMania 2000,
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
black cartridge.
Black cartridge. Oh my god, the black cartridge. Oh no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Menace says how well Red is in the house in the chat,
Mm.
and then Queenie B says, "Hey,
Tell everybody, I said, what's up?
what's going on, girls? Hi, ladies. How you doing?" Um, Going back to Virgin Megastore, we're listening to the music on the Sing right when it comes out. Um, what is that one fucking band? I hate this band that did that covered this Michael Jackson song.
Oh, damn, what's the
Alien Ant Farm.
alien form? Yeah,
Smooth
yeah.
Criminal. Like everybody's gonna be fucking. Why do you hate it with Smooth Criminal? Go listen. Go listen to the album. Go listen to the album.
I ain't
Go
listen to that.
first of all, listen to the Smooth Criminal first,
Hmm.
okay? Like it
I remember
rocks.
that one.
It rocks so hard, right? It rocks. It's
Yeah,
fucking alternative. It's a new way for I never heard a Michael Jackson song being covered
yeah.
this way ever. And these dudes just like killed it. And the aesthetic of the music video is they're in the ring, they're doing
Mm,
wrestling moves. So they have the wrestling audience and the rock audience, and like little kids also doing the whole moves and shit and all
yeah.
that. And I'm just like, that's awesome, dude. Let me go check out the CD when it comes out. So I go in
Mm.
there, I put it on, and I fucking cool, this song was awesome. And then we listened to the rest of the CD, and I'm just like, where is the rest of the rock? What is going on?
That's messed up.
It is all chill music. It's
Damn.
all like slow rhythm, and I'm like, what?
Mm, mm, mm.
Took those things off, left. I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It's like I didn't buy it. Somebody else did. And I'm just like, this sucks.
That's
Mm.
really like the only hit they had though.
I think they had, yeah. It was the only hit they had on this album. There was another album that came out, and again another like one hit in there
Uh-huh.
because I didn't listen to the other album.
Damn.
I didn't read it like no.
Yeah.
I already know where this is going. Your first
Yeah.
hit, that first song is gonna hit, and then the rest of the album's gonna suck. Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to deal with this one.
Right.
I'm so glad for
Dang.
that too because like every other stuff that I went in there for, like all right, let me listen to Aaliyah when
Mm.
it come out. Let me listen to um before they had what's her name, Black Eyed Peas. Like I listened to
Oh,
that
Fergie.
Fergie before they had Fergie in there.
Yeah.
Oh shit, sorry, my bad. Hold
Yeah.
on, let me charge this phone real quick. I'll cut that
All
out.
right.
Before they had um Fergie in there, and there was like an awesome ass band. And I'm like, who is this girl? Why did she ruin this
Mhm.
place? Who else? There was a bunch of stuff back in late 90s that I
Mhm.
used to go in there to listen to. Just to like
Yeah.
no, not the, I think the game. Not the game. It was Eminem. When Eminem came out,
Yeah.
I went in there all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gorillaz. Gorillaz album was like that
Oh,
too. And
I remember. I
yeah,
remember
Gorillaz
being.
because it was the dude from Blur.
Uh-huh.
But I was like, the only album I enjoyed was the Clint Eastwood song, and
Yeah.
the rest of this, it's like the rest of it was just like chill music, But I didn't say like I hate this album. Like, oh well, Gorillaz. All right. The one that I really hated was England at Firm. Nah, we're good.
Damn. Man.
I know, right?
Took it all the
Um,
way back. But, you know.
what other music did I forgot, dude? It was just like so crazy at the time in the 90s.
Yeah. I mean, of course, you had. I mean, in the '90s, you had the infamous East Coast West Coast beef. I mean, and
Of course,
everybody was like either bumping Tupac or they was bumping Biggie.
I was bumping Tupac. I was
See,
bumping
see, that was
Tupac.
same with me.
I was bumping
Yeah,
Tupac, but I liked Biggie because
you
of
know
his
what I'm saying?
flow,
Yeah,
and that's how you became the. That's how you started loving music
yeah,
because you couldn't choose between two artists because of how they
right.
sounded and because of the
Hmm.
flow. And then like, so who won that battle? I'm like, hit him up one. Oh my god! It's like,
So,
oh
man,
shit, hit him up, and I'm just
mm,
like, oh, he murdered him. Wow.
yeah, it's just a crazy time, man, and dang. And I always say to this day, I wish those dudes, man, I wish they could have just had a conversation by
Right.
themselves
Yeah.
without everybody, without the interference. And man, it's just crazy though. But they still live on, man. And I mean, they he right here, both of them looking over me.
Hell yeah, dude.
So
Hell yeah.
so I like so I like so.
Um, like every time, the most iconic poster of Biggie is when he has the crown.
Yeah,
That's like
I
I
actually
love
been
that
looking for that
poster.
poster, but I can't track it down. I
Oh,
just can't.
dude, that poster is amazing. That like every time I see it, I'm like, hell yeah. There's this
Yeah.
one moment on what's this show called? Luke Cage
Luke Cage. Yeah, I know what you're
and
talking about.
Netflix, where Cottonmouth, the villain, stands in front
Hmm.
of the poster, and the way he stands in front of the poster and just stares into your soul, and the way he stands in
Yeah.
front of the poster, and on the side is the crown, and I'm like, that is an awesome image right there,
Oh yeah. Oh
because he's like stands in front
man,
of
that show.
he stands in front of Biggie, not in front of the
Hmm.
whole crown thing, but in front of Biggie to where the crown was like slanted over, and it's him, and
Yeah.
it's like this is awesome, I love it. Also, every song on every title of that episode is a song from Onyx,
Yeah.
and
That was clever how they
that
did that. That
yeah,
really was.
it's like every time like the title, like I read the title, it's like, oh, I went over and looked at it, it's like, oh, okay. And there was
Yeah.
in the first 5 minutes of an episode, I don't know which one, but it
Hmm.
was Wu Tang. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, this fucking show is awesome. Like, why is nobody watching this? Like, I was so
Yeah.
heavy. I
A lot
was
of people, a lot of people didn't really understand it though. That's the thing. They really
yeah,
didn't
I know.
understand the show,
I mean, they were made for us. Come on.
that first season was hell though. That first season was epic though. If you ask
They
me, like shoot,
they should have never
yeah,
killed off Cottonmouth. They
nah,
shouldn't because as soon as that show, like as soon as that Cottonmouth was passed out, went away, I'm
yeah.
like, what is the second storyline? What the hell is this?
What they gonna do? Like what? I like. It's just ridiculous. It just went downhill from there. I was like,
Next
dang.
three next three episodes is something different. I'm like, they should have ended it right there then. Wow, why are you still either continue with Cottonmouth or just like end the show right there where he did. They're like, don't bring another character 3 episodes
Hmm.
before your
Yeah.
the season finale, and then what? And then I couldn't stand. I was like that. That like killed me from watching season two. I haven't watched season two because
I
I was like
watched it. Wasn't. Mm-mm.
I was like season two episode one. I saw it. I
I'm
was like,
trying to think.
oh,
Did they have
hey,
3 seasons or two? I can't remember.
Leanne was in the chat. Hello, hi, how you doing?
Hey,
Welcome in.
I think it was. I think it was three. I think it was two. Mistaken.
um, but yeah, that show was awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Was
but
it
I wanted
Marvel?
to ask you though.
Yes, sir.
Um, I know you. I know you're big on Marvel Rivals, and I
Yes.
just wanted to know, like, what was the motivation for you to start playing that, and what did it do for you though? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I be seeing your videos and stuff. You're so cold at it though. You know what I'm
And
saying?
yeah. Uh, remember in 2020 we had Marvel Avengers
Yeah,
and how it died. In
yeah,
2020, I was so heavy. In 2019, 2020, whatever, it came out around there. I was so heavy into Marvel Avengers, and I said, I want something new to like get me through 2020,
yeah, yeah,
besides July when I joined this place over here.
yeah,
Um, but in 2020, I just started like, awesome, this is so cool, and like it's cool. Like everybody was just like playing it, and I'm just playing it, and I'm learning new stuff. I didn't know who Kamala Khan was.
hmm,
I didn't know who Modok was. Sorry, it's like yeah, from watching the show and all that stuff. I knew Modok, but it was like,
yeah,
all right, cool. This is awesome. I love it. So I got into it, and like I got to meet other players. We hung out.
hmm,
We did battles and everything, and it was the same way that it's up now. And
right,
then like what? Because of the pandemic, because of COVID, the
yeah,
developers couldn't, go into the lab. They couldn't go into the lab and work on stuff on their computers, on the work computers. So they
hmm,
had to do it from
yeah,
home, and the ones from home weren't exactly. compatible with the shit that was going
Damn.
on. So according to them, they said like we can't work on this anymore. So years later, they finally get back in the lab and it's like, you know what? We're gonna kill the game.
Mm.
Are you kidding me? I went through all this stuff. I bought stuff. I went through all the entire aspect of the game. I unlocked certain things. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you're telling me that you're going to kill the game off in September 2022? Okay, fine. Was it
Dang.
2021 or 2022? Around there. Because I know I talked about it on the podcast. I
Hmm.
might have. I might have not. I don't know. So I'm like, all right, that's fine, I guess. In the meantime, here's Guardians of the Galaxy. Not the same. I downloaded it. It's not the same.
Uh,
It's story driven, all that shit. This one just felt like completely different.
mm.
Early last year, around this time, because the 1 year anniversary of it,
Hmm.
around this time, the developers are like, we're creating a new game. We're like coming out with a new game called Marvel Rivals. And I'm like, what does
Mm.
that mean? You know, is it like this new thing going? I was like, are we gonna do
Mm.
like fight? I was it gonna be like Capcom versus Marvel? That's the first thought
Right.
I had, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I don't know. We don't. Nobody
Mm.
knew what was going on. So as soon as I saw the whole title Rivals, I'm like, what does this mean? And I'm all invested in it. I'm all interested in it. I started following the pages. I started looking at stuff. I started investigating, doing my own investigation. I said last year, I can't wait for this game to come out, Marvel Rivals. It's gonna be awesome.
Mm.
Can't wait. And then we started seeing new footage of it, people gameplay, and like at the Game Awards, we started seeing gameplay and
Yeah.
the trailers, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, it's gonna be a six-person versus six-person shooter game, and
Damn.
they're like, oh, so it's gonna be like whatever the whole game, I don't know what it's called, I don't even play it. Not Modern Warfare. Oh, Overwatch. It's gonna be like Overwatch. It's like, what is that?
Mm.
I don't know what Overwatch is. And then I do now. Just like,
Yeah.
oh shit. Well, no, it's not like Overwatch. It feels like Overwatch, but it's not.
Hmm.
All right. So what's gonna happen? How many players are gonna be there? Like, not players. How many characters? 36. Like, oh shit. It's like, all right, cool. I can do 36 characters. Why
Yeah.
not? We're gonna introduce new characters later on in the season. It's like, what do you mean seasons? You're gonna keep creating more
Damn.
stuff. You're not gonna come out with Marvel Rivals 2, Marvel Rivals 3. No, we're gonna keep creating stuff for you. I'm in. When does
Yeah.
it come out? For people, it's probably gonna come out in January. If you want
Mm.
season zero, it's gonna come out in December. Ooh, let me get season zero beta, and I'm just like, fuck yes. So I was like,
Yeah.
so I started listening, watching all this other stuff that's going on
Mm.
there, and all the dev talk, and how they're fixing things, how uh, their interviews and stuff, and telling us like, so we included Penny Parker, we included this stuff, we included this stuff. It's like, hell yeah, I'm
Yeah.
invested in this.
What's
This
up?
is amazing. All right, cool.
Yeah.
There's Discord group, there's TikTok, there's Twitter, there's all over the socials,
Mm.
there's all over the places, and it's a community, and I love it.
Yeah.
And I go in there, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, like, I need help here. Can you guys help me go up to rankings and stuff, and tips and tricks, and YouTube helps, of course. They're like,
Oh yeah.
you know, try all that stuff. And so I finally grabbed the freaking thing in December, and I was like, put in hours and hours and hours, and I just like forget about everything. Leave me alone for
Mm.
the next few days. Leave me alone for the next few hours. Leave me alone for the next month. I'm have
Yeah. 'Cause I remember.
it helped. You remember, right? Because I was like,
Yeah. 'Cause I
no,
haven't talked. I hadn't talked to you in such a long time.
nobody talked to me for a long time. It was just
And
like I
I,
was
and I think I just randomly I messaged you, and I was like, all right, I'm just checking on you, man. How you doing? And you just telling me. You're talking about Marvel Rivals. I was like, damn, I gotta check this out. Come find out I couldn't even play the shit because I ain't got no PS5. So I'm like, and then the girl at my job, she'll tell me about it. I said, I can't play it. I don't have no PS5. I said, I just don't have that type. I don't have them type of funds right now. So
Damn. All right.
but
Well.
but I always see your videos on TikTok. I said, damn, this shit look badass. That's some shit I
Does.
should be playing.
And
Like, dang.
I live stream it on YouTube. I live stream it on Twitch, even though the Twitch channel is like eh. So it's on
Yeah,
YouTube, and the live stream on
yeah,
YouTube is where I love because
yeah.
like I stayed up one day at 4 in the morning, and all these other people
Mhm,
came in and new people, and they're like, "Hey, bro, like, what are you doing?" I'm like, "All right, cool, yeah, hey," and I guess they were helping me through because like I don't have the headset on, but the
mhm.
other
Yeah,
players do,
yeah,
and they're talking shit, and they're like, "What are they talking about?" And I'm just like, "Oh, damn." They can hear the head people talking on YouTube, and I'm just like, "All right, so let me turn it up." So I turn up the volume, and
yeah.
I'm like, "I don't know what the hell's going on." It's like he's going off on something, and I'm like, "I know, it's not me though. We're
Dang,
just trying to like do stuff here." Um,
dang.
but they're just yeah, it's like, and then I got the people that are like, "When do you stream?" Like, I'll stop by. It's like, "How? Word? Yeah, for real?" It's like, "Yeah, I'll stop by, hang out with you." It's like, "All
Damn,
right,
that's
cool,
what's up.
thanks." And see, it's like new people just show up out of the blue, and I love that. So November I found out about it that it's coming
Mhm.
out in December, season 0, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm dealing with um seasonal depression, and
Mhm,
I'm
mhm.
like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna
Yeah.
chill and not do the podcast for a while. It's
Right.
December, it's fucking cold, no light,
Mhm.
no, the sun is out off again, and I'm just like, dealing in my own stuff. It's just like, all right,
Yeah. Trust me, I
then
understand.
the game
See
comes
that.
out. The game comes out, and I'm there forever. And I don't see sunlight for another few days. It's like
Mhm.
put like the season 0. I did a what is it called? I did a recap of season 0 of how I did of I call it the my Marvel Rivals career, and I
Mhm.
went 86 hours or 100 hours gaming,
Dang.
and I'm just like, I need to touch grass, bro. What the hell is this? It's like, what
Right.
is going on?
Dang.
Um, but now I'm just like, oh well, fuck, like every other season I checked, like how I'm doing this season compared to last season. It's like, oh, I'm doing
Yeah.
great. I'm doing more. I'm putting in more hours than I did last season. This season, not
Mhm.
so much. I'm like, like all right, I see y'all do. I see what y'all did. This season, what's it called? This season I kind of like stopped because some shit
Mhm.
was going on with um other people. Like
Yeah.
there was a strike for healers.
Damn.
Yeah, there was a strike for healers, and I'm just like, why are healers going on strike? This is dumb.
Damn.
Because this one dude, Necros, I don't know who the fuck he is. I don't know
Mhm.
who these high big freaking Twitch people are. Like, but he said that strategists are the most dumbest people ever there, and like your job is so easier. Why can't you do it? I'm like,
Mm.
why would you do that? You're gonna ruin everything
Yeah.
for all of us. I'm like, don't listen to this
Mm.
dumbass. Leave him alone. Don't. And it's like, no, we're going on strike. It's like, all right, fine. Y'all can go on strike. I'll be the one that like scabbed and go and do the strategy part and heal everybody. I'm a shooter every time
Yeah.
and in all the games that I do. So it's like,
Mhm.
all right, it's time to learn a new character. So I did all the
Yeah.
strategists and I started doing the strategist and I was like, if you need a healer, I'm here. It's like
Mhm.
we're doing this. We're making myself a lord and stuff. And it's like, all right, cool.
Oh yeah.
But I went and looked at his stuff too, Necros, and I was just like, you sound like a douchebag. Like whatever.
Dang.
He does.
That's crazy. Oh.
But like ever since that game came out, as like it's helped with my mental. Um,
Yeah.
like I need a break from the podcast. It's like, all right, it's time to beat some people up, smash some dudes.
Yeah,
Let's go. Like throwing elbows on everybody. Let's do
yeah.
that. Let's do that. And
I
the
mean,
next,
that was your outlet, bro. You know, you needed that though. You know,
yeah, I
everybody
did.
needs an outlet. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm glad you got that though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And you're very
uh,
passionate about it too,
for
for
real.
real.
What about you? Like, do you have a game or like something like that that would help you?
Um, with I got the PS4 and I got the WWE 2K from last year, not the new one.
Yeah,
From a year
newer.
ago. Yeah, and you
The
know,
island.
now I ain't got the island. I probably ain't even gonna get that thing. But but, I the one from last year, you know, I was just creating different wrestlers,
Yeah.
different women on there, and I just go through the universe and like I went about the season pass, so I
Oh,
got basically
hell yeah.
everybody, and I beat the showcase. It took me forever to beat the showcase,
It
but I did
does.
it, and it's so much objectives and crap. And I like God, I seen this stuff, like I lived this stuff, match, but you know it helped me. You know, it helped me with my depression. You know, and but then it got to the point where I just didn't want to. I didn't even want to play it. Like I was so messed up. But you know,
And
and
sometimes games do that where it's like, all right, it feels like so much is going on,
yeah,
and
yeah,
get another game,
yeah,
get another game, create something, do something new.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
And but I
what?
mean, you know, like yeah, I was there. I mean, I was there for me. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you, the episode from another night.
Yeah,
It lifted, it lifted me up to see that family
yeah.
show their love for the sport that we love.
Oh,
You know what I'm
Menace.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You know, it just warmed my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like it damn near brought me to tears because I was like, I said, I have never seen a family this so passionate about
Mm-hmm,
wrestling. I was just laughing and now
mm-hmm,
my repression, my problems, they just went away. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? And I was just so happy to be in there. I mean, I wasn't on the live, I wasn't on the stream with y'all, but I was on
Yeah.
YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And it just made me happy. And I'm so glad you did that with her family, bro. It's something else.
I'm glad
Next
you were
time you
there.
don't
I'm glad you were there.
next time you don't need me because you couldn't handle that by yourself.
I couldn't. The CM Punk, um,
Oh man,
the CM Punk hate is real, bro.
the whole family though.
Wow, the whole family hating on one person. That's like, man, like, wow.
They good people though, man. They good people though.
Like something in me stopped me from like saying like, this interview is over.
I can see it. I saw it on your face. I said, bro, not feeling that. I wasn't even feeling that fun. Like, man, this ain't right. Menace knew what she was doing when she said
I,
that, though.
I need help. I need help. I need help. Mm.
You know.
Yeah, for real.
So,
um, but 2K24, like how you said it, it's like you had to do different things in there.
mhm.
Uh, man, it's come a long way from just doing like one single thing on N64.
Yeah,
Um, with No Mercy.
it's evolved. I tell you that it's evolved. Like from compared to what we grew up with back in the day,
Right.
like WrestleMania 2000 and WWF Warzone and
Warzone. Warzone!
man,
Dude, that
well, that was the
Warzone.
hard. Well, that was the hardest game ever though. Like just to do a finishing move. Shoot. And
Like,
like
hold on. Up, down. What? What's
up
going
there,
on?
left X, circle, square, just to do a stunner. I like, dang, this is ridiculous. And yeah, It's crazy. And the graphics is just insane now. Like I'm like you can see the blood
Wasn't
on
that?
the ringside now. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. Tip the gaming magazine Tips and Tricks,
Hmm.
and like I would always buy
Oh
it for, and like I look all the way in the back, of course, because
yeah,
WWF would be in the back,
yeah.
and like, but every other one like would be like, all right, all my favorite games that I'm playing right now. I was like, well, no, uh,
Hmm.
you do this and this and this. I was like, all right, cool. Mental image, mental image, mental image. All right, no, I gotta buy this.
Yeah.
Like, nope, I
I
gotta
do
buy this.
I do the same thing. I used to buy them books too. I
Um,
was shoot. I ain't care.
like take the book to my friend's house who has the game. It's like, all right, here it is. Here's how we get Big Head on WWF Warzone. Like you play these characters, you play this character and this character and this character, and then bam, that's how we get Big Head for Ahmed Johnson and Farouk.
Yeah.
Um, there was
Dang.
other stuff
I remember
too,
them
and I
days.
forgot all about them. But there was other stuff too.
Dang.
What else? No Mercy. Hold down the little stick, and you act like you're down forever. It's like nobody will touch you. I mean,
Dang.
people will touch you, but like, all right, you want to play possum and everything, and like get up at the
Yeah.
very last minute, and you can throw people out. Yeah, cool. Like I did that. It was like
Dang.
I found that out, and I was like, this is awesome. I love it. Changed
Yeah.
colors for every character. Um, on Did you have No Mercy, or did you
I
have the
didn't I
WCW?
didn't get I had WCW NWO Revenge and
No, that's the one.
I had WrestleMania 2000.
That's
I
the one.
didn't get the
Revenge.
chance. I didn't get a chance to get No Mercy because my mother sold my 64.
Revenge was what? Revenge was
Yes,
awesome. Revenge, yes,
I
that's the
was
one I
so.
had, and I
Oh,
was just like,
man.
dude, that's the one where I was like changing colors for everybody, the NWO
Yeah,
colors.
I did too. For that revenge, I did too. People what they supposed to be in the NWO was on my in the NWO on my game. I had Sting. I had the little ninja dude on there. Uh,
Oh
so
my
many
god, the
people.
ninja dude. There was some guy that freaking threw like punches, and it's like every time
Yeah,
they threw a punch, they made that other character bleed, and it's like
yeah. I remember
it's
that.
like they look
Yeah,
at them, they look at themselves like they touch the blood, and they just fucking pass
yeah.
out. And it's like I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that too. And you could hear it. You know when you did it, because you hear that. And then he'll look at it and fall down. I like, dang.
That was the most awesome thing ever. I just say
Dang.
that one of my friends borrowed the No Mercy game from
Hmm.
another person, from another dude, and like we started playing it at his house. We were all there just fucking hanging out, 4 controllers and
Yeah.
everything. And one day he just told me, he's like, I'm gonna return this game, but I'm gonna put another
Hmm.
game in there.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, cool. So I didn't. He told me later that he's gonna grab this dude's game also and put it in there.
Yeah.
And then his mom worked at a shipping company where it's like can return everything back with
Dang, that's stuff.
and all that stuff. So like it was fine. So we take it back
Hmm.
because he paid money for it, and we take it back, and we're just like, okay, now let's fucking go before they find out that we did some shit. It's like, all right, cool, let's
Yeah.
go, let's get the fuck out of here. And
Yeah.
like we got away with that. I'm just like, now I can never come here, like because they'll know that I was with him and all this shit. But yeah, it was fun. Don't ever do that, but it was fun.
Yeah. Damn, man.
Um, what what other games did you
Black
have?
Panther. What other games I had back then? I
Yeah,
had GoldenEye.
GoldenEye.
I had
Yeah,
Mario Kart 64.
yes, sir.
Mario 64, of course, the regular Mario. And I used to just borrow games from people and not give them back. That's how I racked up my 64 collection. I said, "Nah, I ain't got your game, whatever." And
Give me
then
my
me and my
game
friend we
back,
traded.
man. Greg, give me
Yeah,
my
I ain't gonna
game
get the
back.
game back. Like, dude, he said, "You got my Duke Nukem?" I said, "Nah, I ain't got the game no more."
What game? My game now.
And I bought Pokemon Stadium.
Damn,
I ain't know
dude.
nothing about no Pokemon. I ain't know
Uh,
nothing. I said, "This what's this Pokemon? I heard everybody playing with the card. Let's see what's up." I got to playing that shit. I was like, "Damn, it's kind of cool though." But I never used the cards or nothing. But I told Menace this. I said, "But I used to get them cards. And I used to sell them to the preppy kids in middle school. The
I
hood kids
had
was on the first floor, and the preppy kids were like on the third floor. So,
that's fucking awesome, dude.
so I said, "Hey man, I got this Pikachu." He said,
I
"How
got
much you
the
want for it?"
Pikachu.
I said, "I got this Pikachu, man. Let me get 500." These rich
What?
kids, yeah, these rich kids. He said, "I can't." He said, "Can you wait till 3:45 and I have my dad bring the money?" I said, "All right, I'm gonna wait till 3:45. By 4 o'clock, you ain't here, I'm gone." I bullshit you not. Oh man, all right, go. Ah,
What?
I was a hustling joke in junior high, boy.
Dang.
Yeah, Tim, I ain't know nothing about them Pokemon cards. Still don't to this day.
I still don't to this day. Wow.
Right. But I get
Uh,
excited like when I see you do the like last night when you was open. I get excited to see you putting them out and you showing everything. I get excited about that kind of stuff
Kirby?
because that reminds me of the old school when I used to get them trading cards and stuff like that.
Yeah, my favorite is
So
Kirby.
he did look like Kirby though. I ain't gonna lie. That thing did look like Kirby though.
This dude does look like Kirby. I was
I'm
like,
like,
oh, look, it's
I'm like,
Kirby.
I said, how he gonna be on the Pokemon card though? They in conjunction with Nintendo or something? What's really happening? But I like, dude, that's
Uh,
crazy though.
you had Stadium. I had Snap.
I
Pokemon
remember
Snap.
Snap too. I remember that. I ain't play it though.
I played
I
it
ain't-
because my brother, dude, my brother was the one that got me into. We talked like a few nights ago. My brother was the one
uh-huh.
that got me into Pokemon because he found out about Pokemon before it came out.
Yeah,
He was into the Japanese stuff. He found out about
yeah.
Power Rangers before it came out, and
Mm.
he told me all about it. Like, and at the time, like you're like some little kid is telling you like about Pokemon and Pokemonsters and Power Rangers, and I'm just like, bro, I'm in high school. Go away. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah. It's like, yeah. It's like, wait till next year and all this shit. It's like, so next year, 99 comes out, and I'm just like watching all these people do Pokemon stuff. It's like, huh, look at that.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at my little brother, like, so what else do you know?
God.
He's all like, okay. He's the one that collected all the stuff and everything. And like, we
Hmm.
talked the other night because I was like, I wanted to FaceTime his little kid.
Yeah.
Like, he's old enough
Yeah.
to FaceTime and says, like, let me know when
Yeah.
he's old enough so I can like hang out with him and talk to him. Like, all right, cool. He lives in
Yeah.
California.
That's
So
what's up.
he's yeah, for sure. And then I started telling him, like, so yeah, remember we used to collect Pokemon cards and all this stuff? Like, yeah, I have a fucking binder. He's like, what? It's like, yeah, didn't you make fun of me because of that? I was like, I did, but then I got into it because we were like playing Pokemon Snap and all this other
Yeah.
stuff. And it was like, oh yeah, huh? And then Power Rangers, like, yeah, remember when I was like one of the first ones to know about that? I was like, hell yeah. So I showed him all the stuff that I have and everything. He's like, oh my god, dude, what? What? What are you doing? Like you're worse than me. I was like,
Nah,
not really, but still, it's
that's
like,
cool though. Like,
eh,
there's nothing wrong with that though. Like,
nothing wrong with that, of course.
it's exciting. It's exciting. Like I was telling you not too long ago, I'm really thinking about getting back into getting them trading cards.
Dude, do
You
it.
know, I
You
mean,
go.
I got a couple football cards in the lockbox downstairs. I locked them up to when I get the boundaries and stuff. And I'm
That's
thinking about getting,
exactly what I did. You've
and I'm
seen my
thinking about,
collection
yeah,
of like the cards, the marble cards and all this other stuff.
yeah,
Um I started collecting these, the Lorcana Disney
hmm,
ones. The Disney ones are fucking amazing. Like,
yeah, yeah. They're real cool. I mean, they're awesome though. I was enjoying that last night. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and you're doing such a great job with that, man. And I'm so,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say this right now. I ain't ashamed to say this. I'm so proud. I'm so,
Thank you, brother.
I'm so
Appreciate it.
proud of you for
Thank
what you. I mean, from how far we came back to when we was doing all that stuff, like and just to see you, you're coming to your own, man. You're whispering stuff and everything, man. I'm so proud of you, and
Be
you know,
specific. Be specific. ASMR.
ASMR, whatever. Like I don't know them terms. Big
Yeah.
Greg don't know the terms
All
right
right,
there.
all right, Craig.
Whispering stuff, whatever.
Whispering is like you make it sound
The
like I'm. Hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? Yeah. All right.
Nah, you ain't
Not
doing that,
like
but there's
that.
some dudes out here
Not
that do
like
that kind of
that.
crap though.
Not
You
like
know
that.
that. You know
Uh.
them dudes. There's some dudes out here that do that kind of
Oh
crap though.
my God, I know. And like the girls freaking get on. I was like, I've seen TikTok where it's just like, I think TikTok where it's just like, well, um, wow. And I'm just like, really? Okay. Just
They
sit
let
there and
them get away with anything.
yeah.
Shoot, man. But
But the whispering stuff, dude, like I started like because I've been listening to like nothing but whispers for the last 10 years, and
yeah,
like you know what I haven't seen. I've seen everybody do this whole card thing, it's like going like this the entire
mm,
time, showing it off. And
yeah,
you know what I haven't seen? Lore, telling stories.
yeah, yeah,
Like let me do that. Let me whisper a
yeah,
story about
yeah.
this
You killing it
Pokemon
with that
right
though.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like, so let me do a story about this Pokemon right here. And let me tell you, because all you're showing are the hollows. And it's like, all right, that's cool. Yeah, great. Uh-huh.
yeah.
I came to see the other Pokemon though, too. Like, let me
Hmm.
show me the other Pokemon. So instead of
Yeah.
just like showing off and stuff, like, all right, cool. I've seen other creators on YouTube also tell like,
Hmm.
oh my God, look. Oh my God. Yes, that's the kind of ones that I like. Awesome.
Yeah.
Especially when they're adult creators from
Yeah.
another place. The orange and black one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
The hub.
Hmm.
And like, oh shit. And like this person's from the hub and she's doing this the entire time and whispering into the microphone. And I was like, I'd rather be listening to this than watching her do that. Like, oh shit. I mean, it's nothing wrong against that, but still, it's like I'd rather listen to this. Cool.
Yeah.
And I have, and so it's like, that inspired me to do my own. Like, all right, I have
Yeah.
this mic. There's an echo on the mic. I can do that. I did it with the Wanda one, with
Yeah.
the Wanda Maximoff and the Scarlet Witch,
Yeah.
where I turned up the echo and I said her name, Whisper or Wanda, and it worked. And I'm just like, that is amazing. I should do more of that,
Mhm. Yeah.
where it does that. But I can't decide. Um, I have a schedule of my own now where I just want to like put stuff out there, like
Hmm.
record everything in under one mass record
Yeah.
stuff, and then the entire week I just put it out.
Right.
And it's like, oh shit! It's like this gives me time to work on stuff and
Yeah.
to work on the podcast as well. It's like, okay, I'm done with the podcast. I'm done setting it up. Now
Hmm.
let's do the podcast, and that's what we're doing right now. Like I'm not
Yeah.
looking at the screen anymore, guys. That's a big, a big up for me this whole time. I haven't looked at the screen in a while. Where I just like he's reading from somewhere. It's like no, I'm not. I
Yeah.
haven't in a while. I did it for the Menace family interview. I didn't
Hmm.
for a couple other times, but
Hmm.
and now it's like let's hang out. Let's fucking do stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. How you mentioned me the other day, and we was trying to come up with this. I love that idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I said, I'm game for it. Like for real. Like,
For real, it's
you
like,
know,
yay! Like, I'm like, hey, you want to do something? Let's do something. I got you. Let's talk about something.
I
And
said, yeah,
I figured this will give me a chance to. This would give me like a chance to talk about the Marvel Rivals career,
yeah,
an excuse to talk about it this way, like whenever
yeah,
we're doing an episode, like instead of doing it like every season, half season, season, half season,
mhm,
and you only hear like every what, half a month or a month later,
Yeah,
you get to hear more often now and how my career is
yeah,
doing. And because I'm
yeah,
listening to all this other stuff, and
yeah.
I went to the comic book store today, to a new comic book store.
Mm,
I haven't gone one to in a while
mhm.
because don't have the funds. But I
Right.
went to a new
Mhm,
comic book store. This other place called Mind Vendor told me about this place. Mind
mhm,
Vendor is a store, which, by
mhm,
the way, support your local toy stores and support your local comic book stores.
mhm.
The tariffs are gonna fuck them up real bad. That's what they're telling me.
Oh, man. Damn.
It's like because they get their stuff overseas. So support
Oh,
them now.
yes. Oh, man.
Yeah, support
Damn.
them now while you still can.
Oh, shit.
Because come January, dude, even the guy from Mindbetters, the toy store, because I went to go look for cards, a
Mhm,
Lorcana Disney or the Pokemon or any type of card, and he's all like, "Yeah, we're only getting stuff later in the season, and I don't even know if I'm gonna still be around in January." It's like, oh
damn.
shit! It's like, yeah, tariffs are gonna fuck us up and everything. I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
That's
And then I
messed
was like, what about if you sell comic books? Like, I can't do that to my friend over there, the Monkey Wrench comic book store, because like he does it. I was like, huh, okay.
Damn.
I was like, what's this place called? Monkey Wrench. I was like, all right. So today went out looking for the Monkey Wrench. It's
Mhm,
nearby, so now I can like go in
mhm.
there and like look for stuff. Went out there looking
Yeah.
for Marvel Rivals comic books, thinking that they're gonna
Mhm.
be there. It's like, oh, well, no, dude, it's online. What do you mean it's online?
Damn.
The comic books are online. Like we'll get a first
Yeah.
issue in the next month or so, but the first 12 issues are online. It's like, oh, okay. Like, all right, well, let me look around. And I'm sitting
Yeah.
looking around, like I my plan A didn't go as planned. Plan B was just to leave. So I'm like, all right, never mind. You know what? Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Toys, all this other stuff. Um,
Mhm.
the cards, and I look at the cards and I look how much they are. It's like, nah, I'm good. They're too expensive here. But still, support
Dang.
your local comic book shop. But still,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I was like, all right, this place is here. I'll come back another time when I have the knowledge of what I want to get.
Right.
So if you're listening, please tell me what comic book I should get now. Comic book should I start with? And now, because I haven't collected in a while, I haven't read anything in a while. I was gonna go for Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which I have, but it's
Mhm.
like I haven't read it in a
Yeah.
while, and I wasn't prepared for that. I was prepared for Rivals, but they don't have it.
Right. Right.
Uh, so I left there and it's like went to go get my food. Went
Mhm.
to Second and Charles, which I love going. That's where I
Mhm.
got the Squirrel Girl comic book and graphic novel, Unbeatable Squirrel Girl Volume One. Is so awesome. That's because
Yeah.
from Marvel Rivals. And then I see a sign there that says 50 Pokemon cards for $5. I'm like, bet. Let me start grabbing. Let me start looking. And it's
Yeah.
like they're all displayed on a case, like right there. You can just pick it up and grab and take,
Yeah.
it's like 50. So it's like they're all displayed a lot, as well as magic cards and all these other cards. So I started
Mhm.
looking and it's like looking from 0 to 1 to 100.
Mhm.
The old school ones, the 151.
Mhm.
Found a hollow in there.
Dang.
like all the way in the back. It's like, are you guys serious? Like there's a hollow in here? It's like, okay,
Dang. That's
cool.
bad.
I see Kirby in there. Chansey, I see Chansey in there. And then I'm just like, this the other one that looks like the other one that looks like Kirby, Jigglypuff. So I'm like,
Mhm.
all right, let me get those.
Mhm.
So I got a bunch of them, and then I'm like, you know what? This is for the whisper text, right? So
Yeah.
like I'm gonna do the whole lore around it. So not only
Yeah.
do I get those, I get items, stadiums, and the trainers.
Mhm.
And even the freaking cashier is looking at me like, why are you getting trainers and items and stadium? What are you doing? I got this. We got this. Trust me. I was
What's the balance?
it's a project. Trust me.
Yeah.
So I got those. 50 for $5 is a great deal. I got
No kidding.
Lorcana stuff, and we're good. We're good. Fine. All
Yeah.
right, time to go home. And I did that,
Yeah.
and here we are. um, but yeah, it's Pokemon stuff is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Mind benders, the toy stores, and comic book stores. Check those out if you have time. And then
Yeah.
Second and Charles is a big place as well. It's a small place, but it's
Mhm.
like tariffs are gonna hit them as well.
Yeah.
Um, for real. Uh, back in the day, toys. What
Mhm.
were you into?
Toys for toys, I would say Power Rangers,
Yes, sir.
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtle.
I, I remember my mother. She got me the Red Ranger gloves, and
Okay.
when you do this, the theme song will come on,
Oh hell yeah. Do do
and
do do do.
yeah, I never got the communicator. I never got the communicator. I wanted it though, and I remember she for my birthday she had a Power Ranger party. I got the
What?
gloves. Yeah, I'm talking about Power Rangers streamers, Power Ranger plates, Power Ranger cups.
Hell yeah, dude.
And she got me the Power Ranger handheld game, the old school joint with the batteries, the black and white joint.
Okay.
Y'all know, y'all remember them joints. So yeah, but I collect a couple of X-Men toys.
Yeah,
Had a
I was.
few Transformers.
Mhm.
Basically anything comic books. I had Spider-Man, Batman,
Mhm.
and I used to go to Burger King and get toys too, like the Lion King toys or any movie that was out and Burger King had a toy, I would get it. Aladdin, Toy
Yes.
Story,
Dark
and
Knight
all that.
or
I should
Batman.
have kept. I should have kept all that crap, man. I got rid of all that stuff. I was sitting on a landmine, didn't even know it. So I'm like, damn.
I still have it. My brother still has their stuff over at my mom's, and
Dang, that's
like
cool though.
he's all like trying to tell her like, let me have it back, like my son can play with it. But he doesn't want to like I asked him like, do you want to like give it to your son now? Like, no, I want to wait.
Yeah,
It's sentimental. Sentimental.
sentimental value. Yeah,
But
yeah.
sentimental value. If this
Yeah.
motherfucker breaks it, he doesn't have a son anymore.
Dang.
I'm just like, what?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, for
and the
real.
same thing with me. It's like I'll send him some stuff, but like it has to be from like modern stuff that I don't have a
Yeah,
sentimental value over.
yeah.
Um, what's it called? I was into Thundercats,
Mm-hmm.
the pilot episode of Thundercats, dude.
Yeah.
They're all naked. Like I didn't know this until years later, and I was like, "Damn, Chitara was naked. What?"
Hell, I didn't even know that. Dang, that's crazy.
It's like the pilot of fucking Thundercats. I've seen every episode. There was a I collected everything, dude. Like Thundercats was my thing. Like my brother's was Power Rangers. My thing was Thundercats and Master of the Universe. Um,
Yeah.
the rarest toy of Master of the Universe was Prince Adam. Nobody had it
Mhm. Dang.
until I found one. My mom found
Wow.
it. She gave it to me. We've all been like, "Remember you had it?" Like, and everybody thinks I never had it. I was like, "Dude, there's a picture of me holding that fucking toy, saying, 'Oh my god!'"
Dang, that's what's up.
It's like, "Are you serious?" Yes, like, yeah. I had a Prince Adam. I had a He Man. I was like every He Man, all this other stuff. Prince Adam was rare to find, and I'm so
Yeah.
glad I got it. And it's just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
What other toys? I used to wrestle my toys. Wrestlers,
Me
of
too.
course, but I wrestled my toys.
Yeah.
I didn't have
Yeah.
wrestlers at the time. I didn't have wrestlers. The only wrestler I had was Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper, and they were the thumb ones, the ones that you stick their fucking your thumb in their butts and have them do this.
That yeah. I know I had an Ultimate Warrior one. I know
Yeah,
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
It was like, oh, it's like, man. And then, like, after doing you stick your tongue out, and it's like, it smells like, oh, it's plastic. Go away. I had the, I had what is it called? The buddies,
Wrestling buddies,
the
yeah,
wrestling buddies. So,
yeah.
Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Million Dollar Man, Teddy DiBiase, and no, not Macho Man. It was Ultimate Warrior, and then a Hulk one.
Mm.
And I gotta like I joke about it all the time. Like, you know, like jump from the fucking couch and elbow drop it. And I did that. I did that when I was like fucking 11, 10 or 11. Fucking sprained my
Dang.
elbow and everything. Broke it. Like, not didn't break it, but I sprained it. Had to be
Dang.
rushed to the hospital to the doctor. It's like, dude, what the hell's your problem? Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My mom's like, what's your problem? What did you do that for? I was trying to do, oh yeah, like I was watching wrestling.
Trying
And
to do the
ever
elbow
since
drop.
then,
Too.
hey Jane, what's going on? And ever since then, um, I've been a wrestling fan. I've been like, all right, no, not the wrestling fan. I'm just like I've been doing crazy shit since then.
Yeah,
Like if
yeah.
Jackass was around back then, that would be me. Um,
Dang.
other toys. There were other toys as well. I just need to remember what they were. But yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Um, well, shit, I forgot to talk about. Well, we can talk about season Marvel Rivals season next time.
Yeah.
Um,
We just
so
getting started, boys. This is gonna be a
right,
big
right,
thing. Good
right,
thing,
right,
man.
right, right. Um, let's do. You saw the podcast with me and Menace and her sisters, right?
Yeah.
You were there. For the lightning round.
I was there. I went back. I wasn't there, but yeah, I was there. And then I went back and rewatched it so I can hear it again.
All
Yeah.
right,
So
cool. Because we have a this or that '90s lightning round for this one, for
okay.
ourselves. So you ready for this?
Oh yeah.
All right. This or that '90s lightning round. Let's get it. Blockbuster Hollywood Video.
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster. I went to Hollywood Video once and it felt like too expensive. It really did. WCW Nitro or WWF Raw?
Raw.
Raw. Except for that one time with Nitro. Yeah. Bull Dynasty or Jazz Underdog Era?
Bulls Dynasty.
Fuck yeah. Ugh. Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Tupac. Starter jacket or windbreaker with too many zippers?
Starter jacket all day.
Starter jacket, yes sir. Surge or Capri Sun?
Capri Sun.
Capri Sun. Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis?
Super Nintendo.
When I was dead broke, I couldn't picture this. Yo, MTV Raps or TRL?
Yo, MTV Raps.
Yes, sir. At least we didn't get like everybody screaming and shit with Yo MTV Raps.
Oh, God.
Thank you for ruining my favorite music video with your awesome chant about how you love this video.
For 5 seconds. They only played
For,
the whole damn video. Like, damn. I hated TRL. For real. Like, ugh.
for real. Interrupting every
Y'all know
time.
Britney Spears gonna be #1 today, so what's right.
Christina Aguilera, what are you talking about?
#1, Backstreet Boys, #1, and sing. Then Eminem came around, he was #1 till it went off to Earl.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
dang.
Beeper or see-through landline phone? The see-through
Beeper.
phone? Remember those?
Yeah, I remember seeing people from Beeper.
Beeper.
Beeper. Yeah.
You remember the code? How to say hello backwards? All these
I,
fucking numbers.
I remember I forgot it, but I remember it though. I
I
remember doing it.
I had a list because I wanted to talk shit because
Yeah.
people would tell me it's like this is what you say when you want to say I love you. This is what you say when you want to say boobies. When you want to say hit me back 911, 411,
Yeah.
311. I was like, all right, cool. So I had a list of like everything. It was just like I would randomly do the beeper to everybody, and they'd call back like, what happened? I was like, I just want to see if it works. Thanks for calling back.
Yeah.
Best thing to eat during a pay-per-view: bagel bites or pizza rolls?
Piece of rose.
Yes, sir. No Mercy 64 or SmackDown on PS1?
I'm gonna go old school and say 60. No mercy. Even
No
though I ain't
Mercy.
play it,
No
but
Mercy 64. I haven't
I
played
know
it.
it's good. I know it's good though. So
Yes, sir. This one will probably the girls will probably know. Lisa Frank Folders or Trapper Keeper?
just for the girl, I'm gonna say Lisa Frank. All them girls had them Lisa Franks.
Did I? I'm Trapper
I
Keeper
remember.
guy. I'm a
I
Trapper Keeper
remember.
guy.
Them
Spice
girls had them
Girls.
Lisa Franks.
Spice Girls or Destiny's Child?
Spice Girl.
Spice Girls. Hell yeah.
That's coming from me. Spice
That's
Girl. I love Spice Girl.
my sisters had me listen watch. My sisters had the movie every freaking week, every day. We'd watch this shit, and I'm just like, again,
Oh, Spice Girl. I
Spice
remember.
World, dude. It's like, damn. And like, I didn't take, we didn't, nobody took this movie serious because there was that
Nah,
bus scene. There was a
yeah.
bus scene, and I was like, "Is this speed? What? What is this?" Like, thank you, my
Yeah,
sisters, for
that movie was
thank you,
crazy.
thank you to my sisters for letting me watch this movie.
That movie was so bad
But I didn't
that
take it
you can't
serious,
stream that movie. You can't stream that movie. That's how
right?
bad it was.
Wow.
Dang. That's
NWO
nice.
Wolfpack or DX?
Ooh, I'm gonna go with DX.
DX. Fresh
Yeah.
Prince of Bel Air or Keaton and Kel?
Fresh Prince.
Yes, sir. Only because of that. Keaton and Kel, yeah, that's cool. But did they have an episode where Will fucking disowned his dad?
Yep.
No, they
Yeah.
didn't have an episode like that. That Will
Yeah.
episode with his dad, like to hell with him. Yeah,
Yeah. That's one of the most
the most iconic episode
powerful
ever.
episodes in the history of sitcoms. You
Yes,
know what
sir.
I'm saying? So yeah.
For real. Tamagotchi or Game Boy? You know, it's not even not the same. Hold on, Tamagotchi or Pokemon?
I'm gonna go Pokemon.
Tamagotchi or Pokemon? Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Pogs or Pokemon cards?
Oh, but I was on them pies though.
Pogs were like with the.
Pies, yeah, I was on them pies. Something serious back in the day though. Yeah.
I was into Pogs. NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with NSYNC.
I'm gonna go with NSYNC. Even though they didn't like last long, but still. Uh, Christina Aguilera or Britney Spears?
Brittany, even though she whacked, but Brittany.
Jeez Louise.
Ain't
Fun.
that a shame though?
Yeah.
What the? I, I don't understand. I like what happened.
What the fuck happened?
I'm like, good Lord Almighty! Like, oh my God! Like, I see her every day on Instagram. I like, man, something went down.
Fanny pack or bucket hat?
Fanny pack, cause I had one. I had a fanny pack. I was good.
Bucket hat. Kangol hat. That what that was?
Kango, yeah.
Yeah. The only time I ever seen somebody wear a Kangol hat was fucking LL Cool J. Like I didn't see anybody else wear it the way he wore it.
I ain't had no Kang. I mean, I had that type of hat, but it wasn't no Kango though. It was like a knockoff. But
Like who's wearing this? Just him.
yeah, and me.
Just like I've never seen anybody wear it. It's like, does this even exist? It's just his. Like, all right. The Rock's eyebrow or Stone Cold Stunner?
Stone Cold Stunner.
Mahler Cage. Stone Cold Stunner. I love that. Mahler Cage or Roller Rinks?
I don't say roller rinks.
Roller Rinks. Virgin Megastore or Sam Goody?
Oh, I'll go Sam Goody.
Lunchables or Dunkaroos?
Oh, damn. I'm going from Dunkaroos.
I never had Dunkaroos. I'm going with Lunchables.
Them Dunkaroos, something serious though. I'm telling you, they done came back, so you might go find some. You need to go find you some.
Right.
They off the
VH,
chain.
VHS rewinder or Blockbuster late fee? Do you
Blockbuster
rewind the
late.
tape? Do you rewind the tapes or no?
Yeah, but I got a story about that though. My cousin,
Oh,
he
oh,
still owe Blockbuster money to this day for Terminator 2.
what the hell?
They send that boy they send that boy a bill all the time, even to
What?
this day.
What?
I said, man, just send them an old VHS tape of Terminator 2 and get it. Shit.
Go buy a VHS tape and then send it. Like, here you go, buddies. And don't even rewind it. They're like, you know what? Here, fuck you guys. Be kind, rewind. Did you have a VHS rewinder?
Now, my cousins did, but we didn't. We just had a VCR.
VCR. And then like you couldn't do it on the VCR because you're watching another movie. So here,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes too damn long. So the
Yeah.
VHS rewinder, it takes longer. Is it done yet? It's like, no, it'll tell you when. No, it won't. It's like this shit's still there, and it's still like, what?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming on, man.
Brother,
I,
it was my pleasure, man.
but
Just,
before we go, though, before we go,
mhm,
I want to use this opportunity to play the game that I'm already playing. Who's that
mhm.
Pokemon? But we're gonna use wrestlers.
Okay.
So, Greg, can you name this wrestler in just 8 clues in the worst way I can possibly describe him?
Okay.
All right. Clue number 1: enters like a rave, fights like a storm. Clue number 2: more neon than a '90s roller rink. Clue number 3: might drop it low and drop you on your face. Clue number 4: glows in the dark but punches in daylight. Clue number 5: name sounds like royalty and rebellion had a baby. Clue number 6: could choreograph a TikTok and win a battle royal. All right. Clue number 7: married to a twin, but not the one you're thinking of.
Dang. Okay.
Her clue number 8: her energy, pure glow. Who's that wrestler, bud?
Naomi.
Naomi. Yes, sir. She danced her way into the history and may glow up a literal thing. Here's another one. Clue number 1: more leather than a biker bar in 1999.
Okay.
Clue number 2: wore sunglasses inside before it was like ironic. Ironic. Yeah.
Okay.
Clue number 3: once drank beer like it was electrolytes. Clue number 4: his neck probably still hurts from carrying the company. Clue number 5: has catchphrases that printed more money than PayPal. Clue number 6: a part of his body had his own storyline. Clue number 7: could cook something. Nobody ever tasted it though. Clue number 8: made a catchphrase a household insult. Who's that wrestler?
Rock.
The Rock. Jabroni made Jabroni a household insult, and the eyebrow had his own storyline. And if you didn't smell what he was cooking, were you even alive in the 90s? One more. Tag teams were wild back then. Half of them looked like they met in detention. Try this
Mm.
deal. One looked like he slept in camo. The other looked like a Hot Topic employee. Clue number 2: their intro music sounded like a mosh pit with bass issues. Clue number 3: somehow always had tables nearby. Clue number 4: one screamed like it was a breakfast order. Clue number 5: probably responsible for half the broken spines in WWE history. Clue number 6: had more tag gold than a mid 2000s rapper.
Mm.
Clue number 7: wore tape on everything: arm, wrist, dignity. And clue number 8: their TLC matches, Bible level chaos. Who are those wrestlers?
The Hardys.
What?
Am I
No,
right?
no,
With the Hardys,
no.
Dudleys.
The Dudleys. Once get the tables like it was a breakfast order, brother.
I heard
It,
Hot Topic. That's
it
why I said. That's why I said Hardys.
yeah, and so I was like Hot Topic, and I was like confused by that. Then I was like, oh wait, Bubba. All right, I get it. Um, yeah, the
Makes
Dudley
sense. Huh?
boys.
Dudleys, me and you, yeah, makes
Yeah,
sense.
the menu tables, tables. If you know, you know. All right, man, and that's a wrap on this rad ride down memory lane, complete with scratch CDs, neon graphics, and more '90s attitude in a DX reunion tour. Suck it. Big shout out to my dude Greg for jumping in the time machine that with me and pressing play on the most random, most righteous segment we've ever dropped. Shoot the shit.
Well, good.
We're gonna rename
Shoot.
it. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're
Yeah,
gonna
no
rename it.
kidding.
The
We're gonna
title of
name it.
this episode on Spotify is gonna be something else because I was
Yeah,
gonna put that in there.
yeah. It'll
Eh.
be all good.
Whether you were Team Blockbuster, Team Virgin Megastore, just trying to record your favorite wrestling theme from off a boombox, you were part of something special, and that magic is still alive right here in the M3P universe. So next time you feel like the world's hit you with a steel chair of stress, remember we've got you covered with nostalgic elbow drop, flaming hot takes, Pokemon whispers, Kirby, Kirby. I'm never gonna get rid of that. Fucking Kirby. Uh, Marvel Chaos and 100% vintage vibes with new school flavor. Thanks for kicking it with us today, brother and
Thank
sisters,
you.
sister brothers, sisters. Now rewind this episode like a VHS tape before you return it, and tell your crew to get in the mix. This has been my third place podcast where we keep it real, keep it weird, and always keep it hella fly, yo.
Yeah.
Till next time, stay fresh, stay funky, and never sleep on a good finisher or a great throwback. Nah, for real, my brother. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out in the M3P
Thank you, brother.
podcast, where
Thank you
community,
so much.
creativity, and a little bit of chaos always collide. Um, we're gonna try to bring you this every week. Ooh, fuck yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
It was pretty good. It came out good.
we're
I
just gonna
can't lie.
shoot the shit. We don't know what we're gonna be talking about.
Yeah, for real.
Like, it could be Marvel Rivals one day. It could be Marvel Cinematic Universe the next. It
Yeah.
could be some other random stuff that we throw in there.
Yeah.
The toys that we actually love, the TV shows the cartoons. My God, we
Yeah.
forgot to mention cartoons. Let's mention it next
Yeah.
time. What was your
Yeah.
favorite after school cartoon? Save it for next time.
Yeah. Okay.
Save it for next time. Like we're not getting out of here. We're just gonna end up being a 2-hour show, brother. The toys, Jane, not those kind of toys, hon. These toys right here, right here, right here. Those toys, ma'am.
Oh shit.
If you heard this man laugh right now, wow. Oh, thanks for
Long
making me
time.
laugh, by the way. Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
yeah,
Boy, I thought for a minute I lost my laugh for a while there. I already did, man.
if it happened
Wow.
in the '90s, we'll bring it to you and we'll discuss it. Thanks for hanging out, brother.
Thank you, brother. I
All
appreciate it.
right, I'll see you in a couple hours. We'll talk later. But
All
yeah,
right.
talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out. Love you. Love your face.
Thank you, brother.